Hey, what's up, Ken? What's going on, man?
Good day.
Hey, what's up, Jeremy?
Greetings.
Ken, yeah, it seemed like he messaged me, or somebody else messaged me about it. I don't know what that's all about. Actually, I need to get rid of these keys, move these keys real quick. Hey, what's up, some guy? What's up, Barker? We're gonna start off with a little bit of pits today, just cause. Jeremy, I was just moving some around. If you got some, I could take them. Yeah, yeah. If you got some, I could go ahead and take them. I got space right now. Oops, don't do that. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, some guy I saw where they announced something. I haven't looked at it. Some guy, did you look at the patch notes? Hey, what's up, Kung Fu? What's the new season in D3 looking like? Yeah, if anybody's got unID'd Sunders, we got Can's Bounty still active. So you got to match either the cold or the poison graphics for 2 burrs and stats, or just stats for 1 burr. That's the bounty. Is there much to it? Some guys are looking kind of lame. Oh, there's some other decent stuff there. Wait, 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 wait. I left that game. It might just be gone already. Can. We did some 7 days last night. It was actually pretty fun. You guys need to get in on it. Probably gonna. We got a community server set up, thanks to Rofo. So anybody interested in 7 days, we'll probably be playing again tomorrow night. You need me to jump into a game? Can. Jeremy said he's going to be on in a few minutes to give me some keys. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Smitty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'm in win one. We're gonna ID Smitty submitted a Sunder to Can directly, so I think they coordinated it through Discord. So we're gonna check his real quick. 2 feet? Screw that, dude. There's no way. It wouldn't happen. I'd be gone. 2 feet of snow. No thanks. Pass. Hard pass. All right, so this is Smitty's. Oh, he's got an eye graphic too. So we're already part of the way there. If he matches, what was it, 85 cold or 80 poison, he could win 2 burrs. Yeah, screw that snow business, man. I don't know why y'all put up with it. Here we go. 83, he was so close. That's pretty close. It's unfortunate. All right, there's his. He hit at 80. That's actually a pretty tough bounty, but I kind of like it. I don't know how y'all put up with snow. It's cool to look at for a little bit, but then I'm done with it. Yeah, dude, some guy, let me tell you. Here's my dealing with snow. That I mean, I don't like being cold. But so we were driving to Pennsylvania. Um, my wife and I and my sister were in one car, and we were following my parents. So around D.C., we hit a blizzard. And this was way back. This is like in the early '90s, and in fact, I think my wife was pregnant at the time. So my dad loved to leave late at night. So we would get to DC like daybreak, kind of. So it was, we'd miss all the traffic around DC. So we're on, I think it's 295, one of the bypasses around DC, and they had just plowed, but there was a lot of lines. There's like piles of snow between each lane, where like the plows was just going through, and there was like little piles of snow between each lane. It's like 4 or 5 lane road. And I was driving my parents' Oldsmobile Calais, which is like a smaller Oldsmobile. It wasn't out for very long, but it was front wheel drive. Uh-oh. And I went to change lanes, and I hit one of those little rifts of snow and immediately started spinning. Hey, what's up, Mike? I mean, and this is like, I was in like maybe, I wasn't quite to the far left. I was like one in from the left lanes, but there's like 4 lanes to the right. And there's a bunch of cars behind me. Fortunately, I was out in front of all those cars, and I hit that rift of snow and immediately lost it and started spinning. I spun like 3 or 4 times going across the lanes, and fortunately didn't hit anything because all the cars were still behind us, and ended up on the right side of the road facing the correct direction, and just was like at a dead stop on the right side of the road. And my dad was in a truck in front of us, and he said he's looking in the rearview mirror just to make sure we were keeping up, just as we started to spin across in front of all that traffic. And fortunately, we ended up fine on the side of the road. Dude, it was, and what was bad was my sister was in the back seat asleep. So she's asleep when this starts happening. And we get to the side of the road, it's dead stop. She then pops her head up and starts screaming at the top of her lungs. Now, mind you, my wife's in the passenger seat. She's pregnant. It's just, snow is not it for me. I'm not going to deal with snow if I don't have to. Yeah, Eric, dude, it's scary, man. I don't do snow. We'll ID these in a second. Let me get some more IDs. Snow's just not it for me. Not going to do it.
Hello.
And I've spun out. I've hydroplaned on just on rain before. It's several times. It's scary stuff, man. But yeah, that whole indent in the steering wheel, man. I don't think I could have held on any tighter. You know what? I don't think we had seatbelts on either then. Because it's like early 90s, so this is before they made it mandatory seatbelts. So I mean, it was 90s, so they were in the car, but we usually didn't put them on. it's, it was scary. It was terrifying. But I have had so many incidents. Like, I've probably hydroplaned like, good grief, 3 or 4 times. I had a little Toyota. I had a 1980 Toyota pickup, 2-wheel drive, and I've hydroplaned because that thing's real light. I've hydroplaned on that a couple times. Sure, Captain. I'm in Wind 1. I'm about to ID a bunch of stuff for Can. I remember I was driving a delivery truck, pretty good sized delivery truck, box truck, and it was pouring rain, and this was coming out of Wilmington, and just as I merged onto the highway, there was a car in front of me. Now, Wilmington's in like on the coast, so there's a lot of marshy areas, and I was behind this car, and he lost it. He hydroplaned, and I watched him do one spin and then just disappeared into the marsh. I mean, if I hadn't have seen him, he'd have probably never been found because his car vanished. I mean, he went through like a bunch of tall grass and was just gone. You couldn't see him at all. And it's not like there was like a clear path from where he went into the grass. He just was gone. And I pulled over. He was okay, but if he'd have hit something or hurt himself, man, I'd have never seen it. Nobody would have seen him. He'd have been just off the side of the road, vanished. All right. This is that E-Rep you were talking about. Wow. Runic, 40 IAS, good ED, Fool's Mod. Holy crap, dude. And E-Rep? That's pretty sick. Do they normally look for like the stat on that as well, or is it good with just the IES and damage and fools? Oh, that's a 40-15, isn't it? Oh wait, no, that's 15 max. Can you get a 40 IES 15 max damage? That's still a You can still get that jewel, right? 40-15, except it's max damage. Oh, I know, it's 40 ED, not IAS. My bad. Yeah. I got it backwards. It's 40. The 40 IAS is off of the Talon. What's the jewel? Is it a ED max damage or something? Okay. So you had like a 192 damage, and then you put a 40 ED 15 max in it. Gotcha. I was looking at the 40 IAS, but yeah, I had that flipped backwards. That's just the mod on the Talon. That's pretty cool. That's a really, yeah, you don't see this, you line with the 40 IS and the Fool's mod and decent ED, so 192 is okay. Danger, they're still saying mid-February. They hadn't put a date out yet. PTR, they set PTR to run through, what was it, guys? Like 30 something? Oh, is this Captain? Is this you, Captain? All right, we're gonna do Captains first. We're gonna do we're gonna do the Death Fathom. All right, so we want some high cold. 30 max is the um, cold ED max. That's kind of what everybody looks at. Where'd you find this at? Here we go. Oh, dude, that rolled so bad. Oh, that rolled so bad. That's rough. Yeah, that's rough. That rolled so bad, dude. I think 15 is anti-perfect. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Charles, I feel like that's gonna be a thing. They vaguely mention 2.4 rune words. What's up, John? For like for the full patch notes, they mentioned something about the rune words. So maybe I don't know. Well, they meant they had a like a vague reference to it in the patch notes. Yeah, I think it's potential. It's a maybe right now. We'll know for sure probably next week. I think we get full patch notes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some guy. I think probably Tuesday. All right, we're gonna ID Cans jewelry here. We'll get full patch notes soon. All right, Can. Here we go, man. Nagel. There's the Manold. Ietlich. Nagel. Where'd you get all this? Nightmare in Daryl? Seraphs, that's a little different. It's hurting right now. Noke. Last chance. Dwarf Star. Sorry. Sorry, man. We're not gonna roll good stuff today. All right, I'm just gonna dump this if you want to pick it up. Yeah, that was pretty painful. Oh, and for those that just joined, don't forget Can's bounty is still active. Bring your unID'd Sunders if you can match the cold with graphics. That's 2 burr runes. With just stats, it's 1 burr rune, and the same with the poison. If you can match graphics and stats, 2 burr runes. If you can match just stats, 1 burr rune. That's the bounty. Bring your unID'd Sunders, and we ID them on stream. And if you hit either one of these, you get burr runes. So keep that in mind. Knock, man. We could always pray, right? We've been asking for that for a while now, so I don't know, man. All right, Jeremy got some keys. Awesome. Dude, I'd just take character slots at this point, man. I'm full. Hey, what's up, Joe? Damn, Jeremy got some keys. Remember, I got 1 space. Yeah, perfect. Ken, what's up, brother? Long time no see, man. Same thing going for Sunday. More torches. All right, so we're getting some keys going for Sunday. Nice. Nah, Jeremy. When you know when they dropped the mist, it was kind of like, it was okay. Joe, it was fun, man. I enjoy 7 days, so it was a fun time. We'll be playing again tomorrow night. Uh-oh. Jeremy got some Sunders, can. Three of them. All right, here we go. Let's see if Jeremy hits one. He does have two eye graphics. He's got two eye graphics. Yeah, knock. We started a community game last night, so it's open for up to 20 player slots. We have 4 in game right now. We played a couple hours last night, so we're going to do it again tomorrow night. Anybody's welcome to join. We didn't get very far, Joe. Rofo and his buddy hooked up with us at the end. He's got it set on 120-minute days, so it's going to take us a little while, but we'll probably need the time. Yeah, Jeremy, we can roll it. All right, let's look at the Sunders. 81 cold, almost there. Come on, hit one. 82 cold. Wow, so close. It needs to be 85. All right, this one, if it matches stats, it's worth a burroon. 88 fire. There you go, man. I haven't heard of that one, some guy. Jesus, Liam. All right, we got some more. Oh, this is Joe. Joe's got 2. All right, no eye graphic, so the best he could do is 1 burroon if he matches stats. 78 cold. Hey, what's up, Tomac? There's a lightning. It's a high roll lightning, though. Sorry, no hits. Keep them Sunders. Keep farming those Sunders and bring me the un-ID'd ones. We'll hit one of these one time. I mean, it's a good prize. 2 burroons for exact match, 1 burroon for stat match. So, and you got 2 different ones you could try and hit. 85 cold or 80 poison. Somebody teasing Can. Yeah, I hear you, Can. This is a great bounty, man. It's difficult. I like it. All right, give me the order, Jeremy, just so I don't screw this up. We're gonna roll a mist for Jeremy. And also let me know what the random stats are on that. I've actually never made a miss, so I don't know. It was when I first saw it, seemed like a decent rune word. I mean, it's definitely better than most of the ones for this new upcoming season. That's not saying a whole lot. I think my stream froze. Did my stream freeze? No, there it goes. That was weird. It wasn't moving there for a minute. Okay. Alright. Chom Shale Gold Thol ist. Sham, Shale, Goal, Thol ith. Alright. It's a good base. What's going to be the random roll on this, Jeremy? Chom, Shale, Goal, Thol ith. Alright, I didn't see it. Yeah, Eric, I thought about it, but I saw Dabrowski's response yesterday, and he basically said the same thing I did, because he mentioned being able to shift between bear and wolf without going to human form, which we were talking about that Tuesday. I mentioned that as far as um, that was kind of my initial take, was that shift, and we talked about it on stream as well with the claws having 100% with the two claws. So because, and I didn't think about it, he mentioned it. You know, you got the time fall off with the charges anyways. So it's not like once you get them peaked out that you're just going to constantly have charges, because the time frame they'll fall off. So I thought that was a pretty good response. And the helmets were like whatever, nobody really cares. So those two were like the main ones. Nah, I would agree with Dabrowski. Yeah, I I don't understand Llama's take on that. Doesn't make any sense. Because you got 15 seconds for the charges to fall off. So why have that? That's lame. All right, here we go. All right, ED 344. What's max potential on that? The concentration R is 12. What's our peak points on that, Jeremy? I feel like 344 is high. Isn't it like 350? Decent damage. 328 cap. That's decent. 100% pierce, so you don't have to put any points in pierce. Max 12, so you got max on the aura. 375 on the ED. I think that's still above median. It'd probably be like 300, 375. That's going to be my guess. It's probably 300, 375 for the range on the ED. It's not bad. Because you save points with the Pierce, not having to put points in Pierce. That seems pretty decent. Where's Jeremy at? There he is. 325, 344, so 50, 25. Oh, yeah, then it rolled less than median. Because 340 to 350 is median point. Yeah. If it had been 300. Oh, well. No, it's not. Jerry would have had a 325 and whatever the low aura was. Eric, I could kind of see that with the adding some mix to where other characters can do it. I don't know, man. Well, I mean, you got max roll on the aura, so that's good, right? Yeah, if you're putting it on a Merc, the damage is not going to mean that much anyways. Alright, we're going to farm a little bit. This is win 1 if anybody wants any of this stuff. It's actually somebody had to have tried it, right? Because you could do that already. You could transform already. Has anybody tried a bear barbarian and tried a whirlwind? All right, let's go run a little bit of pits. That'd be kind of cool, right? I don't know. They definitely need to make some adjustments to those room words. They're kind of well, whatever. I forgot to pull up my grail list. I'll do that after this run. Yeah, I'll take that loot filter now
I am overburdened.
so I can see what is going on. Alright, today we get cans Shako. You mean your grill's going bad? Um, they did say that, but I think they honestly thought that the metamorphosis and mosaic were going to be the changes for the meta. I can't even say that with a straight face. I honestly think they thought that would be the case. Everybody would switch to Fury Druids and martial arts assassins. I don't know, man. Yeah, footnote. That's what we're doing. Dude, that's been Blizzard's MO since the beginning, man. They always kind of just give you a little bit of info. They don't really say anything. They give you kind of half-ass and then leave you guessing for a little while. I don't know if they think that's some sort of marketing ploy. I don't know. I actually don't know what the reason is for that. They do that with every game. Then they announced like updates for Warzone 2 like yesterday, but then it was still only a partial list. So who knows, man? Don't you kill my Merc? So yeah, that's been their standard procedure from day one. All right. Not that I care for it, but that's just what they do. We had a boss in here somewhere. Blue Sacred. You know, I will say I'm not a huge fan of the pits, but ever since I switched to Whirlwind, the pits are actually I don't mind it. I don't mind the pits doing it as Whirlwind. I don't know why. Loot filter, please.
I am overburdened.
Please. Hey, Janita. Well, yeah, Barca. I mean, that's the only way we're going to do a meta shift, right? They're going to have to give us something a little higher level to get a meta shift. You know, because Hustle is mid tier. The helmets are low to mid. Metamorphosis and Mosaic are the only two that are kind of like end game, and they're you might get a percentage, a part of a percent of Fury Druids maybe playing Fury, and same with martial arts. You're affecting like less than 1% of the player base. So yeah, it's not going to shift anything for sure. And I mean I said it before they even announced anything. They need to make a pretty big shift this season. Otherwise, it's just the player base is going to fall off, and they potentially the only changes are going to be that you can make the 2.4 rune words on non-ladder, and then these new rune words. That could potentially be the only changes, and that would be very disappointing. I don't. My wife and I were talking about it the other day. I don't know how they don't fire like their entire management staff and start over, because the people making the decisions at Activision are all horrible. There's not a single good decision being made. And across the board, like all games, they're just not doing it right now. I don't get it. Come back here. Hey, what's up, Tommy? The foot. That's my question, dude.
can't carry
Because
anymore.
they're. It's like they don't play their own game. I don't understand. And probably a lot of the developers do, but they're not the ones that make the decisions, right? The developers get told what to do. They don't have input on the changes. Some of the seniors might, but these things get made, these decisions, changes, I feel like they're being made by people that don't actually play the game. I don't get it. Yeah, I feel like if you the people that are, it's kind of a low ED. Yeah, not gonna mess with it. I feel like the developers just, you know, that's where you're probably gonna find a lot of your actual player base,
I need a key.
but they're just not gonna get any input. Some of them maybe say something, but I don't know, man. Yeah, Blue Shaco. I just feel like they don't have a lot of player base actually in the game development. It was 658 can on the ethereal archon. I'll pick it up if you want it, but I feel like with the ethereal archon you probably want 700 plus. Nah, Barker, I don't feel like it does either, and you play a lot of that, so. But yeah, just from me looking at it, it felt clunky. So I don't know, man. I haven't been too impressed. But again, it's across all their game platforms. Like, I know you'll probably get tired of me talking about Warzone, but like they just announced all the Warzone stuff yesterday for the next season, which they delayed, by the way. And here's the painful part of the Warzone changes. They reverted back to stuff that they had in the game in Warzone 1. So for the update, it's actually a backward shift into the old game. that's their changes, and there's no new content. They're literally focusing it around shifting backwards. Barca, I don't know, man. Hey, what's up, Jerry? So I mean, it's again, it's another one of them situations where I don't know what they're basing their changes on, but none of it seems very smart. It's weird. I don't get it.
I can't carry anymore.
We're spraying a lot of loot. I don't know what's dropping. Have I scratched this sword off? It's actually ethereal. Kinemals. I think I've scratched that off my. I don't know for sure. I have to double check. Yeah, I scratched it off. I thought I had, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, it's just weird. I don't understand. Oh, really? Footnote? Just
I
recently
can't carry
on the
anymore.
firing a developer? I hadn't really heard of much about the new um, X Pack. Is it good? Is it bad? I know there's people playing it, but I don't want to know Omrune. Yeah, Eric, I don't trust any outside source that reads your stash. Maybe it's only for single player. Because if it does for online, I would not use it. Because they're not supposed to. Anything's supposed to have access to. There's no API. Um, so anything that potentially somehow maybe I don't even know how they do it. It's what it, the, is it somehow intercepting packets or is it screen reading? I don't know how it does it. I wouldn't trust that I wouldn't get banned for using it. So I'd have to not. Yeah, Eric, I don't know that I'd use it, dude. Just if it's for online use, that could potentially. I guess it depends on how, but I don't. I wouldn't be comfortable with it for sure. Gray lacquered plate.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I'd just be afraid that it would something like that would potentially get you banned. So I wouldn't personally use it because it's like the overlay for I think Phil uses it for like counting your runs and stuff. I think even that one you could potentially get banned for using. It's designed for single player, but I've heard of people using it for online, and I think it has the potential to get you potentially banned. Some, even though it's harmless, I could see it falling into that where you could potentially get banned for using it, just because it's accessing game data somehow. Oh, do you, Janetha? Yeah, we were just IDing some earlier. Yeah, if you got one, we'll check it out and see if you get, see how close you get. We had some close ones earlier, but not quite. Yeah, Jerry. Well, they were looking. I ID'd a Fathom earlier and it rolled really bad. Well, yeah, Eric. Yeah, I just it's and I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it. It's just that Blizzard does. I'd rather not, take the chance. I don't, like the counter thing, um, the run tracker thing. It's I don't have a problem with it. I'm just afraid to use it. Win one, Janitha. I'm just afraid to use it because I don't want to lose my account. Dude, I mean, I don't know. It depends, right? I guess you could spin up a new account, but I'd probably be so pissed off I wouldn't. I don't know. That's why I don't. I just don't want to take that chance. Is he still playing? I hadn't seen anything from him in a while. Oh, he's doing hardcore. God, that's what I was just thinking that footnote. I because I play multiple different games with Blizzard. If it was like across the board, that would mean no D4. I play Warzone, so there'd be no Warzone. I don't play Call of Duty, but a lot of people do. No D2 like that. That'd be rough, dude. Now, footnote, I have heard of them doing an IP MAC address ban on people that are caught multiple times, like hacking and stuff. Yeah, like what Jerry's saying. Because there's been guys that have been caught multiple times, like hacking and Warzone, and they get like IP banned. All right, who's this? This is Janitha. All right, you got anything else, Janitha? Here we go. All right, so just got an Annie. We don't have an Annie bounty going right now, though. Janitha, you want to hold that Annie for if we do another bounty for like a good or best Annie, like we did Sunday? You might want to hold that. We'll do the Sunder. Because we might do it again Sunday, do like a, instead of worst, like we did worst Annie bounty on Sunday. Maybe the next one we'll do like a best one for the day. Fire. It's a good fire one. All right, I'm going to give you your Annie back. We'll hold that just in case we do another bounty for like worst or best Annie. All right, this is Jerry. Ooh, we got another one. Where'd you find the sacred at? Yeah, right, some guy. All right, here we go. So we'll do the Sunder first. Cold 88. Close, man. 85 is the bounty. I didn't even look, though. No, it wasn't the right graphic. All right, we'll do the ring next. All Jerry's stuff is terror zones. There's your manhold. All right, we've had some bad rolls already today. Will Jerry actually get a good ID? Blue good, green bad. Blue good, green bad. Green bad. That's a tough one, though. That's a 1 in 10 shot of being a Tyraels. All Jerry's stuff is terrible zones. Jerry farming the terrible zones. You know, and all this time I've been farming, I've still only hit one sacred. And of course it was green. Mine was green as well. Alright. Any IDs before I go back to the pit? We got a new Tues-Thurs-Sun rolling up here in a second. Maybe it'll give me the pits. That'd be kind of cool. We'll just fork everything then. Alright, going back to the pit. Basically, it is footnote. I'm not a fan of the pits, but I mean, with this whirlwind switch, it's not. It doesn't feel as bad. I don't mind it as much. I just don't have any luck there. I haven't found squat in the pits. I feel like my luck needs to change at some point. Yeah, I do have one on non-ladder. I have made one, and yeah, pits wasn't that bad farming with that either. I was doing it with the poison necro, poison nova. But you know, pit zerker I tried here. I don't know. It just didn't. This feels a lot better to me than just doing a pit zerker. Dry hills, awesome. Blizz for sure. Some guy. Don't go lightning. Yeah, no, lightning's tough. Or it does okay. Just overall damage output early. Blizzard just is way better than lightning. Even with the Sunders. And again, it goes back to the cold mastery versus lightning mastery. That's the difference. That's where it comes into play. Pike. Because even with a Sunder or light Sunder, without Infinity, it's weak. What with Blizz and Cold Mastery and a Sunder, you're just good to go. Yeah, unless they, for whatever reason, decide this next season to just all of a sudden do the cold mastery change, which I thought they were going to do, to be perfectly honest. But when they didn't do it mid-season, I figured they weren't going to do it. That just makes cold too strong. And less gear dependent.
I can't carry anymore.
At this point, I'll just take a loop filter. Just give me a loop filter. I promise I won't bitch anymore. Yeah, well, Eric, at the beginning when they introduced the Sunders, everybody thought that they were going to nerf Cold Mastery just because they nerfed Conviction and lower resist. So they thought they just assumed then that they were going to nerf Cold Mastery at some point because it fell in the same position, but they just didn't. So I mean that's basically what happened. I mean that's why the talk kind of subsided because we just assumed that if they're going to nerf Conviction to 1/5 and lower resist to 1/5, and then if you had a Sunder equipped and Cold Mastery was going to get nerfed to 1/5, but they just didn't do it. They just left it. Which then pushed Blizz Sorks, Cold Sorks to the top. It's weird, man. Again, it goes back to those decision makers. I don't understand. Because everybody was talking about it. I mean, it made Dabrowski regret his decision to go Fire Druid first. He literally said he wished he'd started Cold Sork. Getting a little faster with this. Did I hit it already? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we should know more. We'll probably get final patch notes next Tuesday. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of dreading it. Kind of dreading it. Giant Thresher. I'm gonna kill everything first, then go back around. Nope. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all, I'm seriously dreading um, the next set of patch notes. Yeah, I don't want to expect disappointment though. That's what bothers me, man. I don't want to. Nah, easy. It's not ended yet.
Good day.
I don't know what they're going to do about whether they're going to bump up. I don't know if they're going to bump up season 3 against season 2 again like they did the first one, or if they're going to put like a little gap this time. It's still going though. Tyler, I'm going with the. I'm playing Sork. I mean, that's the easiest start. I don't. I mean, I've played Barb out of the gate this time, and I did Druid. I think what I'm going to do is go Sork, and I'm going to play around with the martial arts assassin. Just because I haven't played assassin, I said I was going to play it, and messing around. It wasn't because of Mosaic. It was just I'd never played martial arts, and it was kind of cool to play around with. So I'll probably do that. At least Fuzzy, one major quality of life change: either more character slots, more stash tabs, or a loot filter. One of those three would make me happy. And I feel like if they're looking at meta shift, they're going to have to do something big. And when I say big, what would be big? I don't know if it's big enough. I'd like to see Mercs get more item slots. What else would I like to see? I'd like to see them take terror zones, cut them down to 24 zones, and increase density once you finish hell difficulty. That's, to me, is a decent change. I don't even know if that's really considered big. I would like to see that. I'd like to see, yeah, and any kind of end game rune words would be nice. Somebody bounced around putting grief in a bow. I think that would actually be kind of cool to see, because then you'd see more Boazons, and maybe Boazons be a little fun to play. They're just kind of like tickling it a little bit. They're not really doing anything. I don't know, man. I feel like they want the game to go stale and push the people into D4. I don't know. Unique changes. I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think you could try to make every unique good. You got to have some bad ones in there just to keep kind of the expectations high for a good drop. You can't have every drop be good if you ever need, you've bumped every unique. I feel like they need to make changes to Tyrael's just because it's the rarest drop in the game and it sucks. I'd like to see 2-socket orb rune words. There's just so much they could do, man. Jerry, that's why I'm dreading next Tuesday, because I think that's when we're going to get final patch notes. It's not it's not going to have anything. Yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, quality of life, like stacking, it just in general, stacking gems, stacking runes, stacking keys, stacking essence. Just so much, man. some guy that actually would, because it's so rare, that would actually probably not be that big a deal. Just because it's so rare. I don't know. It's just, I, it sounds a little conspiracy theory, but well, not really. I mean, they're going to want to drive people to their new game and pay money for it, so that's not really conspiracy. Yeah, for sure, Tyler, it would. I mean, if you allow stacking, then there's not as much of a need for stash tabs, even though items you still need the space for the items. But that would alleviate the problem a little bit, because I got a full tab just for runes and a full tab just for gems, just because they don't stack. So that would help. I mean, just one quality of life change. Everybody asks for the same ones. It's not like there's this big, huge list of quality of life changes. Everybody's asking for the same changes.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Tyler, I think that's why it hasn't been done, because they might introduce something that makes duping a thing. So I feel like that's kind of the holdup. But I mean, dude, just tell us. We can't. We're looking at this, but because of potential duping issues, we're trying to find the best way to handle it. Blizzard's communication skills have always been terrible. And that's a big problem too. There's two bosses right here that won't die. There we
I
go.
can't carry anymore.
I don't feel like our expectations are even that high either. I mean, it's just crazy. Yeah, Liam, that's kind of always been the case, right? I've never. I mean, at this point, it's got to be on purpose, right? I mean, it's got to be, right? Wow, I'm full on gold. I don't know any other reason why they're so bad at it outside of they've purposely made it a thing to they don't want to give out too much information for whatever reason. Well, I mean, I could kind of see it being like they don't want to be held to an expectation that they set that then they suddenly can't meet. Maybe. Still kind of a lame excuse, but maybe that. But even then, if you communicate it properly, you can go, look, we said this, but we've ran into these issues trying to make this happen, so we're going to have to back off of it. And people would understand that. So even then, if that was the case, you can handle that through good communication. I mean, I was in the customer service industry, like on kind of a more professional level, like dealing with contractors and stuff. And sometimes you had to give them some bad news, like, and I mean it would happen. But if you told them that, in reasonable amount of time, and set the expectation that these certain things weren't going to happen like we thought they were, people get past their initial anger and then work on going or getting around the issue. But if you just don't tell them, they would get so mad. Yeah, that's another thing. But I mean, I feel like for a little while, Blizzard was doing roadmaps for their game expectations, and they just stopped. I don't remember. It seemed like I saw that they did. Um, what is this? Who's why are you looking for this hammer, dude? You trying to do a trade?
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Liam, but I mean, I think it had already it started happening before that. Yeah, exactly, Eric. That would, it's all about setting expectations, right? Managing expectations. Yeah, literally that simple. It would be. It would literally be that simple. And people would understand it. But saying nothing is just makes the problem worse. Yeah. Yeah, Liam, for sure, dude. It's I don't know, man. I've stopped trying. Well, no, I haven't. I'm about to say I stopped trying to figure Activision out, but I haven't. I haven't stopped trying. I'm still trying. Man, I haven't even got like any uniques at all to pop up. Much less something for my grail. Hey, what's up, Gerard? I think managing expectations is a lost art. Oop, I went back to the same damn place. Look at your map. There we go. We'll know more. I don't know. I feel like if you know, if basically what we get are the new rune words, and like they make an announcement where 2.4 rune words can be made in non-ladder, and that's basically the gist of this next season. I give the season like a month before people are done with it. Yeah, Thorns Day. That was such a weak attempt. Oh man, what was it, like 100% increased thorn damage or something? That was one of the days. Dude, some guy, 100%, dude. Dude, that's why I was saying that a little while back. We were talking about potential ideas, and like, yeah, just this small community of people came up with like so many great ideas in just like one stream. We were talking about it. It's crazy, man. That's what blows my mind. But that kind of tells me that you know, a lot of the people making these decisions aren't actually players, or have like a passing knowledge of the game, but you know, people that have played it as long as we have just know what's missing. Jerry, I don't know, man. I once you start setting expectations that low, are we really in a good place? Yeah, they did. I mean, it did, but I mean, you got to look at it this way too, right? When they remastered it, they set new expectations because they made a lot of promises at the beginning. So if you know, they could have let it die or let it continue on what it was doing in the old state, but they wanted more money, so they set new expectations by remastering and, you know, telling us they're going to do this, do that. So that again falls on them because they set new expectations.
I am overburdened.
Should I ID this? This is going to be a Jeweler's Vortex Shield. Jeweler's a J. No, a Jeweler's. No, so it'd be Monarch. So a J VOD. kind of a weird one.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, and it really wasn't 22 days. Yeah, it was just like 7 or 8 on repeat. So, and one was the gambling one. I think that was really the only one. The cow, I mean, it was kind of cool at the beginning because they started with like 24/7 or 24-hour cows. So I think people were expecting a little more, and then it just kind of immediately fell off. Yeah, Jerry, I get that, but here's the thing. I think I would have been better, and this wouldn't have taken any more programming, because like they started off with the 24-hour cows, right? So here was my initial expectation. They were going to rotate some good terror zones for 24 hours each day. Like the first one, 24-hour cows, the next one, 24-hour chaos, 24-hour traffic call, just like some of the more played ones, right? And rotate those on a cycle. That would have been better to me than 100 more gold find one day, 100 or 50 more magic find one day. They saw how the gambling thing kind of caused like a little burst, so they did that 3 times. But that one didn't even get thought through a whole lot because you could do the unlimited gold. To me, just if they'd have done like on, say they picked 7 and rotated those 7 good terror zones for 24 hours, would have been better and not had any more difficulty in programming. Liam, I think so too. Well, yeah, it was kind of weird, right, that they did it that way. Yeah, I think the shot, because we called it like on the second one, we were like wondering if they're going to do it on this Friday, and it happened, and then the next Friday it happened again. So yeah, for sure, I think that was purposeful. What is that? Oh, I was going to drop that in a freebie game. Because when they said the 24 cows, I actually got excited. I thought we were going to get like 24-hour cycles of like really good terror zones, and that actually I thought was going to be really cool. But then that didn't happen. Well, Janitha, here's the thing: they don't listen. I think they actually get that feedback. Because I mean, it's not this community's small, but it's kind of saying the same thing in the bigger communities. Like right, like Dabrunski's crowd. Dabrunski has kind of some they know about him. He says a lot of the same stuff, and like I don't know, Llama's a little more hesitant. Cooley says a lot of the same stuff. I think we're just as like an entire player base as a whole. I think we've all asked for kind of the same stuff. Because yeah, like the cold mastery thing that Eric just mentioned, everybody said that. Everybody said that. That it was kind of it was kind of weird that they didn't. I think everybody was kind of expecting a nerf on the cold mastery at some point, and they just kind of ignored it, which was weird. Yeah, the quality of life stuff for sure. Llama's been saying I think he's agreed with those from day one. Yeah, I think you're right on that. So yeah, I don't know that they'd even would listen. It's kind of crazy. Which is unfortunate.
I am overburdened.
But I feel like we kind of get into this when a new season's about to drop. We kind of end up in the same spot, seeing what they're gonna do. So I don't know. Maybe I should just stop complaining. I've become a negative Nancy. Maybe I should lower my expectations. Yeah, right, Liam. Maybe I change it up and just go full the other way. And again, I will never say that it's the devs. Because let me tell you, as a developer, I have 100% had management tell me something that they needed me to do or wanted me to do, and I looked at them like, you serious? You want me to do what? Wouldn't it be better to do it? No, 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 no. Just do it like we tell you. 100% has had that many times.
I am overburdened.
And let me tell you, the worst ones is when you get the ideas from the marketing people. I am not getting anything in the pits. I'm not even getting like random uniques to pop up for the most part. We might have to switch it up. What is going on with this? Just this hammer time, dude. What is happening? Hold on. Now I need. I think I got one too. Now that I'm looking at my launcher. Yeah, I got one too. I, I, I don't know who that is. I didn't notice it on my launcher. I got the same request. All right, I'm gonna switch to chaos for a little bit. Pits is not popping anything. What is that about? I should pay the foe. I'm gonna do a couple Sork runs. I'm gonna switch my Enigma to my Paladin and play some foe. Man. Oh, it's somebody at Activision. They've taken notice of all the complaining going on my stream, and they're trying to get all the people that are here. I don't need that. I was going to give it away, but I think everybody's got one at this point.
I can't carry anymore.
You think so, Can? I don't remember it. It could be. I don't remember seeing it. But they're not laying claim, so I don't know. I think if it was just one of the regular guys here, they'd say that it was them. A little weird, definitely a little weird, and that's not really like a weird scam or bot name. Usually, you can kind of pick those names out. I don't know. Jerry, he maybe. I hadn't seen him in a while. What was that guy's name? I don't remember his name now. I'd know it if I saw it. I don't remember though. He kind of chilled out though. I saw him in stream a few times after that night. I think maybe he was just drunk that night. It was definitely a little cringy that night for sure, man. No, Janitha. It was I forget the guy's name. He was being so weird that night. I don't know what. I still think that dude was just drunk. It was a little weird. I will say that. No, it wasn't Snipes. It was. I was getting a little uncomfortable, to be perfectly honest. It was. It was a little. It was almost stalkerish. Oh, it was a couple months back. And again, he came. I remember seeing him chatting in on stream late, like after that. But he was just normal. But that night, oh wow, I don't know what that was all about. Jerry's kind of going with what he was saying, but it was actually a little weirder. But again, he did chill. He did chill after that. And he came back quite a few more times after that stream. I hadn't seen him in a while, but I mean, that kind of just goes with the game kind of dying off. But It was that night was a little weird. I'm glad Jerry found humor in it. I was a little uncomfortable. Stop. It kind of had that feel though, didn't it, Jerry? It was almost like that. I mean, I think everybody that night was kind of picking up on it, like, what is this guy's deal? Yeah, yeah, you were creeped out. You see how I felt about it. I was just trying to play it off too. I didn't want to be an asshole or nothing, because I mean, it wasn't like he was trying to be a dick or anything. He was just being kind of creepy. All right, some goblin toes. I don't know. Oh man, that was funny. It was just one of them nights. We've had a few of those guys on stream. Some guy. How many? All right. Um, some of you guys might not even be in game right now. How many people have gotten a request from that guy? Yeah, Cam, that guy. That's the other one I was trying to think of. The barbarians guy, and I literally had to ban that guy from chat. And then there was, oh, what was that guy's? The Death Fathom guy. All right, that's two. The Fathomden. That's four, including me. We're already at five. All right, somebody in the chat's trolling right now. Somebody's having a good laugh right now. They're in chat right now. Oh yeah, he did say something about the music I put on my videos. Yeah, it's just weird. Oops, stuff's all in my way. Make another loop. It's Thursday. I haven't found one good thing this week.
Not even death can save you from me.
The barbarian dude, that guy was off his rocker. I don't know what his deal was. I think that was the only guy I ever banned. I'm pretty sure that was the only dude I actually banned from the chat. No, I didn't ban the music guy. Like I said, I saw him a few times after that night. Joe, that's what I'm thinking, man. I said that a second ago. I feel like the hammer dude is somebody from Blizzard. It's probably Pez. We're getting friends requests from Pez. Oh, who am I kidding? We know he don't play the game. He don't have an account. Yeah, Pez is a pro Candy Crush player. Oh my god. You reckon there's people that stream Candy Crush? I might have to look that up. Somebody look that up. See if see if there's anybody on Twitch playing Candy Crush. I guarantee somebody's playing Candy Crush on stream. I'm about to level this guy. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this Sork till I level. Can you imagine Candy Crush on stream? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I mean, hell, there's people that stream Diablo Immortal, same thing, right? David, what's going on, man? There is a category for Candy Crush. Oh, that I am not honestly not surprised. I'm not surprised at that at all. Yeah, right, Liam? Oh, man. Is there even an end to Candy Crush? Isn't it like you complete like whatever the board is and clear it or whatever and you just go to the next one? Because I worked with somebody and they were like on like board like 1,000 something. I feel like there's not actually an end. It's just because it's just random boards, right? That's what I was thinking. It just keeps going. There's not actually an end to it. Three months? Alright, that just deepened the mystery. Because, I mean, I literally just got the friends request. That's weird. What is that all about? No, somebody else mentioned it, Eric. I haven't seen it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Resident Evil speedrunning. I could see that. A lot of those games had like speedrunning communities, right? Because once you've done a playthrough and played it in like all the difficulties, then it becomes a thing where it's how fast you can do it. So a lot of those games turn into like speed running groups. Oops. I don't know what's going on today. I can't get like any kind of uniques to drop. I've been shadow banned, that's what it is. No, I'm afraid to now. One of y'all already did it, didn't you? Any of you guys accept it yet? Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense, Jerry. That's just bizarre. That's kind of weird. It's got to be some sort of scam, some sort of spammer. They're gonna send you messages about like D2 websites or something. Yeah, Tyler, I think it did, dude.
Not even death can save you from me.
Recently played. It could be. Yeah, it might be Barca. Oh, you know, I had my appear offline on. Let's see. What do you see recently played with Diablo? Is it in game or in the launcher? In game? In the messages, okay. Recently played. Let's see. Yeah, Hammer here. Yeah, that's got to be Barco. Because that's when. Because he showed me the claws in the game earlier. Yeah, I bet it is. I think that. I think y'all figured it out. I think that's Barco. We never figured that mystery out either. Yeah, Janitha, I think so. Hey, we actually got some uniques that time. Now, let's see. Have I got... This is like Athena's or something? No. Grim Reaper? Have I gotten that one? Yeah, I've actually started playing... Yeah, I've got it. With Show Offline just because of Warzone. Which I could probably switch it back now. There was a dude that was kind of trying to get into our groups all the time on Warzone. And he was a nice guy. I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to play Warzone with him. So I didn't want to feel. I didn't want him to feel bad. Well, I guess I might have done it anyways. So we just started like showing offline, so he wouldn't like auto join our games and stuff. But I think he's quit playing, so I could probably turn that back on. Rocky Waste and Stony Tomb. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't really care who saw me playing what. It was just that specific instance. Ooh, almost died. Jesus, spawned right on top of me. That would have sucked. This close to level dying. That would have been bad. Oh, wait. Did I not hit one? Yeah, I didn't hit that one. Okay.
Not even death can save you from me.
I was going to switch to my paladin, but I kind of want to see if I can get this level. On D2R at all, Tyler, since the beginning? Are you mainly playing Sork, Tyler? White Berserker X. Yeah, man, I guess I can see some people just like to run. It depends on where you farm too, right? I couldn't do chaos because I don't like clearing river. So I mean, like I like farming chaos. Travancore, you don't need one. I guess it depends on where you farm. What's your main farming areas? Yeah, if you're doing a lot, mainly Trav, yeah, you don't need one.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, Liam, that would be different. Nah, Cam, I don't. I'm afraid to even try to guess, man. I think, honestly, my expectations actually pretty low at this point. I think we're gonna get. I, I think they might add like maybe some ranges on, like maybe Mosaic as far as like the. I think it was like ED, um, maybe chance of skills or something. I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a ton of changes to the rune words themselves. Um, I don't know. I'm just not expecting a whole lot. Again, if they just give us like one decent quality of life change, I guess I can be okay with that. But I'm gonna be surprised if we even get that. Hey, what's up, Bob? Eric, I don't think they're gonna change them, dude. The helmet ones are definitely not going to change. Hustle, I don't think they're going to change those either. And you know, I think the big thing with like Metamorphosis was the ability to switch from Druid to or from bear to wolf directly instead of having to switch to human form. But I think that's going to be a code change, and they're not going to do a code change. So that's not going to change either. They could do Mosaic, and they could up it to 50% per claw, and that wouldn't require a code change. So they could potentially do that. If they were to make any change to any of the rune words, it'd be Mosaic, just because that's the only one that wouldn't require a code change. That's just a value change. Yeah, it would be. And again, like those kind of changes to the rune words can be easily enough done. Because you know, I said it, and then Dabrunski said the same thing about the switching between wolf and bear form directly, but that's not a value change. They would have to change some mechanics, so that would require a code change. So that's not going to happen. Why did that take so long to pop? Ethereal. Man, this grail hunt today is not going that great. We can't get uniques to drop for squat.
Not even death.
I never played Skyrim. That's pretty old, isn't it? Skyrim's been around for a while, right? Ooh. Unique ring. SOJ. Called it. I called it. And I don't have that on Grail yet. What's up, Dennis? It's my fourth one this season. Yeah, Jerry, I just got to keep going down that complain road. That's really cool. I hadn't been getting squat. And then the SOJ pops. And that was on a seal pop. It was just laying there. Right, Liam. Just keep track and pop that last one. Oh man, that's funny. I gotta put it on my list. I didn't put it on my list. Hold on, that's the first thing I found this week. And on my grail. Yep, there it is. Check it off. Nice. Yeah, Dennis, it was just as you arrived, dude. Yeah, here's some guy. Alright, we actually did something today. Found it online at the same time. Only thing I'm scratching off the grail today. Cool, cool, cool. After hundreds and hundreds of rings online, I finally popped the SOJ while I'm streaming. That's really cool. That's your call, Ken. It's up to you, man. You're the one offering up this bounty. Um, I don't. I mean, burrs are, people want burr runes, so I don't think you're really changing the quality of the bounty by switching to an enigma. Because I mean, two burr runes for an exact match, it's probably about the same value as one, isn't it? So we get another good seal pop. That was kind of cool. I'm due a high rune. I haven't found one in a while. Week or two, couple weeks. I think I found that Vex rune last week though, so maybe it hadn't been as long as I thought. Wait, you found an actual 32020? Oh, you got two, Bob? 85 burr runes for it? I can see it. If it's a legit 32020, it's probably going pretty expensive. That's insane, though. Let's see. Bob, I'm going in to win one. Yeah, yeah, Liam had the ultimate troll with the 12020. Here we go. Bob's going to take a swing at the bounties. All right, here we go. Bob's got two attempts here. Doesn't match graphics, so the best he could do is burr rune if he matches stats. Ooh, a 71 lightning, Bob. That's nice. 86 fire, no go. 71 lightning though. That's good. That's a good find. Oh wait, Barca's not hammer here. Okay, the mystery's back. All right, what's Jerry got? Oh, Jerry's got another one. All right, here's Jerry's swing. Will he finally get a good roll? No, he will not. All right, the mystery's back. We thought we had figured it out. Uh-oh, Joe. You're about to get spammed. Oh man. Dang, we thought for sure that was Barca. I think I have Jeremy on my friends list though. I don't think it's Jeremy. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I got Jeremy on my friends list already. Let's talk about Tommy. Just now, I just picked up a SOJ out of Chaos a second ago. Stop trying to kill my mark, dude. Right, this is Athena's, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's yeah. I didn't think it was Jeremy though. But yeah, it had to been something that joined that game. Somebody that joined that game. Could have been somebody just trying to pick up some stuff that got thrown on the ground. Because there was a little bit of stuff thrown down. So they might have joined just to grab something.
Not even death can save you from me.
It doesn't even look like my XP bar is moving now. The Baroners. Let's check this. That is Baroners. Devils is Baroners, right? Pretty sure, yeah. I don't remember if I've gotten that off my list yet or not. Yeah, I have. Mystery deepens. Who knows? We'll never figure it out. They'll just have to reveal themselves. Jeremy, that's... we do not know now. He's sent friends requests to multiple people in chat, including me. I got one as well. We think it's Pez dispenser. Blizzard's starting a list of all the critics. Yeah, I hear you, Nabani. Yeah, don't feel left out of this one. It's a little weird now. Because it's got to be, they had to have sent friends requests to whoever joined that game, because it was a recent player. They did it a recent player spam. So whoever had joined that game got an invite. Yeah, right, exactly. It had been somebody in chat, but nobody nobody owned up to it. Should I try and socket that? I should try and socket that. All right, what we looking at? It's P Amethyst Rao. Rao, right? Do I not have a Rao rune? I don't have a Rao rune. I guess I should have picked one up. Yeah, I don't have a Rao rune. I can't think of any. Nothing really happened Sunday that I can remember. Nothing crazy. Novotny won like his 10th great torch, but that's about it. Yeah, I hear some guy. I think it is for us too. I think it's leftover spaghetti tonight. Ah, Row Room. There we go. I need a burr room. So burr room drop here would be nice. I guess it doesn't work all the time. There's Shaco. I know Cam just looked at the screen. Alright, we got our Ralph, so we can cube that bow real quick. Can you... You can't get 6 socket in this bow, right? The Grand Matron can't get 6, right?
I can't.
Oops. What am I? Wow. Five. Yeah. Alright, so 5 has the highest chance to roll here. Two. Burr. Just for the faith base. Not that I'd probably make it at this point. I don't even think I've rolled a faith in D2R. I don't even think I've actually made one. And I play around with the boson in non-ladder. I made that Javazon originally for cows, and I got bored with it, so I flipped it to a bow. And just, I don't know. Just still fit. Bows just still feel so mediocre. Ooh. Yeah, Tyler, hustle's just not it. The burst of speed proc is kind of neat, a little bit, but I mean, it's just not really worth it. And it costs a code rune, so it's, the armor is trash. The 50% run walk for a code rune, and maybe if you had a spare one, if you're doing a solo playthrough, maybe on a non-sort character. I don't know. I don't see the use for it. It's pretty lame. Doomslinger? I don't remember if I've got that one. Doom. I have not. That's cool. We scratched that one off. Well, we've scratched off two. One of them being SOJ, which is not common, so that's pretty cool scratch off. If I play a martial arts assassin, I might make Mosaic, which I'd kind of like just messing around with it. Yeah, Tuesday, so I'll probably make a martial arts assassin just because I haven't played it more than it has nothing to really do with rune words. And I played it just because of the rune word on PTR, and it turns out that it looks kind of fun, but I'm not going to do it just because they added that rune word. I had said I was probably going to play an assassin this season just because that's the last one that I haven't really played.
Thanks.
But I mean, the rune word's more of an afterthought. $5.15. That's a decent one. I don't know if anybody could even want that at this point. Probably Superior is the only thing people are hunting for. I mean, as soon as you pop the first, like, Cold Sunder for a Cold Sork, I mean, this Chaos Farming just becomes, like, super easy. So, that's kind of why I'm switching away from Horkin this go-around. So, we'll see how it plays out.
Not even death can save you from me.
You gonna try druid? I hear you. Something different, right? Fire druid's decent. It's probably still gonna be a slow or initial farming. Magic Sunder, stop. They don't exist. And they never made mention again of, like, you know, they started down the road of tweaking the set bonus or set set bonuses for all the different sets, and they just stopped with that. You know, they started down that. Oh, we got an amulet. Mars? Mars. Mahim, Mara, same thing. Alright, I gotta check this for my list now. Hellclap. I don't know if I've actually scratched that one. I have not. Man, that's the third one. We're scratching them off now. Has anybody actually completed their grail or have tried it and have completed it? I know there's a few people that have mentioned that they have done pretty far into their grail, but I don't know of anybody that's actually completed it. Make a game? What are we making a game for? A fiery bow. What does that even mean? A fiery bow. Is this going to be something anybody even wants? What kind of bow is it? Bows. Now I got to check these. Hold on. Hellcast. I'm pretty sure that one's scratched off. Hellcast is scratched off, and then this is what, Lycander's? Pretty sure Lycander's is done. I've found several of those. Yeah, that one's scratched off for sure. That's it. Actually, Liam, I have to look. I don't even know if the Sunder Charms are on there. Hold on. Let's look. I'm curious what this fire bow is. What is it actually? Wind one. I'm about to look now. Where's the Grail? Does it have Sunders on it? It's got to, right? No. Doesn't have Sunders listed. Other? Oh, yeah, it does. It just doesn't have Sunder in the name. It's got all the other names. What the hell is this? So it's full of facets. Does that even do anything? I don't understand. What am I looking at? Oh, so this is like a straight up full fire build of some sort. What is, so you got, that's cool. Faster run, walk, helm. Wait, no, go back. I want to see the armor again. I didn't get a chance to really look at the armor. The helmet's pretty cool. Is this a PvP thing, Barca, or just some weird fire LE fire build that you did for an Amazon? I guess with a fire sunder, this probably hits pretty nasty. I would assume. All right, so Jewelers of the Squid. That's up there. 76 life. 4 fire sunder. That's actually pretty crazy. That's kind of neat. Is it smack pretty hard? So you got 25 minus 25 fire resist there. You got another minus, so that's 45. Wouldn't a flickering flame have been better for a helmet? I mean, you get the faster run walk with this. I'm just curious if flickering would have hit a little harder. Yeah, I know with the Amazon's faster run walk is pretty nice. But just from a damage aspect, flickering would probably hit a little more, right? It's pretty cool. That's a lot of fire facets. What was that, 7 plus 5? Man, that's actually kind of crazy, dude. But just put a hustle armor on. Alright, so we'll give that bow away. Somebody might be interested in that. It's kind of different. Any reason for a GMB or a matriarchal over a GMB? Or is it just you had the matte bow? Because there's a speed difference between the two, right? IS, okay, yeah. Man, Barker, looks like you've tried everything. It looks like you've tried every build out there. We'll see next week what happens with this next season, upcoming season.
I am overburdened.
I have found a lot of facets this season. I've only found like a couple of perfect ones though. But I've gotten a lot of facets to drop. Especially when I'm farming Trav. Trav's constant with the facets.
Not even death can save you from me.
Dude, stop. For a life facet, I had one early. I don't remember what I did with it. I'm pretty sure I traded the 5/5 light I found early in the season. Yeah, people get funny with the colors on their jewels. Sunday's probably going to end up trying farm. I'm going to start farming some keys here shortly. I need to probably come up with a different bounty. We got your bounty. I probably need to come up with something. We'll probably do like best annihilist or something. But I don't know yet. I don't really have anything for prizes right now. But who knows what I'll find. Almost a rack. Bug? Yeah, what do you mean? What kind of bug? Is it not applying like stats or something, or? Jerry, I kind of remember seeing something about that. Where did I see that? I know what you're talking about. I saw that somewhere recently. Maybe it was something with Cooley, one of Cooley's videos, I think maybe. It was something I saw where I saw that. I think it was on one of Cooley's recent videos. There was something about the ED. Now, rare spider web. Awesome. I'm still needing a decent dual leech. Leech ring. Life only. $40.15. Toolmon. I think that's Black Hands, right? Oh, I need to check it for my grail, actually. Lyric. Well, I found a bunch of those. I'm pretty sure I got that scratched off my grail. Lyric. Yeah, I got that one scratched off. Towel belt and rare spired. Yeah, they're messing with me today. I hear you, Bob. I have found two of them. I have found two. It's kind of cool. Must be getting close to 6. I'm getting kind of hungry. Ooh, stop hitting me, dude. Oh, my Merc's dead. No wonder.
Not even death can save you from me.
Now watch, we're going to get the good terror zone. It's going to be pits or chaos because that's what I've been farming today. Get my Merc. job, little charm. Oops. Two more. Then we go eat. 7 days tomorrow night. What'd it get? Oh, flare. Whatever. I'll put a little post out about it. If you guys are interested, we're going to be doing some 7 days. It's a community game. We got quite a few slots left open. We played only the first couple days last night. So that'll be going tomorrow night. And potentially Saturday as well.
I can't carry anymore.
Did get a SOJ today. That's cool. What's this scythe? I feel like I need to check that for my grail. Soul harvest. Soul, yep, checked off. God dang.
Not even death can
Nothing else, we got jewels. Or gems, excuse me. I thought I'd be able to hit that level. Not quite there. Kill my merc. Alright, one more run. Tommy, it looks like the season 1 stuff ends, I think, this time. They gave us like the entire season to empty out stash. Like the season 1 stash transfers, I think ends on this one. So I think for season 2, I think you got all the way through season 3 to dump everything, dude. Yeah, right, the body. All right, last run. Let's see what we get. I transferred my stuff off a little while back. I got bored one day and just moved everything. But yeah, they given it like an inordinate amount of time to transfer stuff. Who knows, man? It might end up being that they give you like a whole 2 days this time. Yeah, Tommy, I will too this time, man. I'm pretty much capped out.
Death can save you from me.
Since, obviously they're not going to give us character slots. They want you to buy a whole nother game.
I can't carry anymore.
Stop trying to kill my merc, dude. Nothing. 5 slots, jeez, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it there. Again, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll probably do the 7 Days to Die. Second day of the community game. So if you have the game, interested in playing, jump on that. Saturday, I might be on Saturday afternoon, do some key farming. Probably do 7 Days to Die in the evening again on Sunday. I'm not seeing anything crazy Sunday. We'll try and see if we can roll up some torches on Sunday. See how that goes. But I'm gonna go get some food and hopefully catch some of you guys tomorrow if you're interested in 7 Days. Candy Crush. Yeah, we're gonna spin up a Candy Crush stream. Dude, I'm gonna get like a phone emulator on my computer and do Candy Crush on stream. I'll catch you guys later. Oh man, peace.